Okay. Yeah.
Go get it.
So I just loved how she said when she messaged her friends and they said, "Well, how do we do it?" And she says, "I don't know. Let's just go. Let's just make some money." I thought that was awesome. I think that we all should have that kind of mindset instead of worrying about all the little things.
I love that. My biggest one was to start dreaming again because I think I have lost part of the dream. And so I need to start dreaming bigger again. I love that. Michelle said how
How
they
they
channeled their ambition into this, putting the ambition into this again. I love that so much. I don't know about you, Michelle, specifically, but I know I have heard the story so many times, but to hear Alita again right now, she said, I didn't realize that I was going to need this so bad when I was widowed with four small kids. And I just looked at Dylan and I was like, I knew that was her story, but that just like took my breath away because that's us. That's me. That's you right now. And it just took my breath away. There were so many good nuggets. Mom, do you have one you want to share?
uh sure. You want
Can
me
you
to go?
share one?
All right. Well, I was gonna say on my list. Um, Mainly a lot of it was Tarl talking, just confirming, that network marketing, how he has grown up in it, being 48 years old, that for 40 years that he remembers network marketing and this is how it is. And um how perceptual issues of network marketing are so skewed for the industry and how we need to change that. And I am so excited about that. And that showing younger people that there is another way. Over 90% of people are looking for more financial options, but only 6% of people actually take advantage of it. So that's our job is literally showing people that there's another way, especially, I know outside of Michelle and Lexi that Carrie and Vanessa and I, that's our job as even though we're older people, mentors basically of showing people that they're this younger generation, like who Brenda Martin said about her kids, that I did not write this down, but how Brenda Martin, her kids have grown up with network marketing. And she said, not tooting her own horn, but her kids are amazing. They take on something that she's like, wow, okay. And then they achieve it. And it's because of how they have grown up doing network marketing. Um, yeah, that's okay. I'll stop.
That was so good. Yeah, the only other one that I feel like ties into that, it was also Brenda, was when she said, I wasn't looking for something to take more of my time, but I was looking for something different for my family's future. I was like, I feel like I need to write that on a post-it note and put it up on my mirror because it's so easy to be like, "Ugh, Monday night, 8:30. Okay, we got to get on. We got to be on Zoom. Or we have this pep rally call that starts at 8, so it's a little bit longer on Monday nights or whatever that looks like to be able to fit this in, or I really have to sit down for 35 minutes to work my business. Like I'm not looking for something to take more time. I don't have extra time right now. And any extra time I do, I'm trying to take a nap. I'm just being honest with you. But I am looking for something different for my family's future. And I feel like that is the reminder that I needed tonight. So I feel like that's going to end up on a post-it note. Maybe I will just put it in the chat and share it with you. Okay, let's do kickoff call part of it. Do you want to celebrate April? Do you have your celebrations ready? She'll have nothing ready. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, well, while she gets her poop in a group over there, uh, if you didn't know, because I feel like it kind of slipped through the cracks today conveniently, which doesn't surprise any of us on this call. Mom was the corporate Meet Plexus host tonight. She is the one who got to get on and tell her story to all of Plexus. You can go and still register for the recording, and I recommend that you do because it was so good. It's nice and short. Can you hear Dylan? Okay, perfect. We're having some bedtime struggles over here and just want to make sure you can hear him. Um, So I highly recommend that you go and register for that recording and watch it. It's short and sweet, but it is so good. And of course, she will not toot her own horn or share that she was going to be that with any heads up. But it was so, so good. So go and watch that recording as well. And then there are there are a lot of things to plug into, I feel like this week. But the main one that I want to point out and make sure that you have on your calendar, one or both, is on Wednesday, they're doing the Plexathon again. And I didn't look up your time zone, and I'm really sorry about that. But my time zone at my house, it's from 1 to 2:30 and 6 to 7:30. And it's in your email. I think I've gotten 2 emails in the last 3 days about it. So go and register for that. I don't know what they're bringing out, but in the past, they've done different like incentives that you only get if you're on the Plexathon. Like if you are registered as a or like registered and you get on as a live watcher. Even if you can just get on for a couple minutes, still get on because that is how it's worked in the past. And if that's how it works again, I don't want you to miss that. So Plexathon is this Wednesday in my house. It's from 1 to 2:30. There's 2 sessions and then 6 to 7:30 at night. I went ahead and registered for both because both of those times are crazy in my house, but I'm not looking for something to take more of my time. I'm looking for something different for my family, and I'm going to figure out how to be on for just parts of it. Um, and then just as kind of a heads up, moving forward, we verified today those Diamond Pep Rally calls that we just were on and then switched over to this after party. Those are going to be going on for sure for the rest of May. We don't know beyond that. We just know that they are for sure for the rest of May. So for the rest of May, our MO is going to be getting on those Diamond Pep Rally calls and then hopping over to Zoom as soon as it's over. If it's 8:30 again, if it goes long and it's 9 o'clock, whenever that gets over, we're going to hop over to Zoom and have our Monday meetup after party and have it be a share takeaways and kind of what hit your heart because what you heard might not have been what I heard, or you might have caught something that I didn't catch. And that's kind of going to be our Monday meetup flow for the rest of May. And I hope you guys are okay with that little bit of a pivot. I think it's going to be really, really good for us. I think plugging into those calls is exactly what every single one of us needs right now. Um, so that is going to be our schedule for Monday meetup for May. So we'll get on the Diamond Pep Rally call at 8. At my house, it's on at 8. I'm sorry if your time is not my time. And then the Monday meetup will be right after it ends. We'll just hop right on over to this. Okay, do you want me to do incentives real quick? Sure. Okay. Really quick, we're going to go through the incentives of the month. The Stay Well Rewards Program, which is killer, I must say. Like this Perks was nothing compared to what this rewards program is. And the cool part is it's for new VIPs, but also you and I are walking through it too. So that is really, really exciting. So for month one, a new VIP is going to get 10% off their initial order. Every order has to be 100 PV. I'm not going to say it every single time. You have to have 100 PV. It has to be a subscription and it has to ship. Deal? Okay, we got it. It's 100 PV. It's got to be a subscription, not a manual order, and it's got to ship. Okay. 100 PV set up as a subscription for a new VIP, they're going to automatically get 10% off first month. So that is a rolling, you can always offer 10% off first month. The second month, new VIP, or you, if you had your second subscription ship last month, got a pack of Plexus favorites. So I believe it's 8 sticks of different flavors of Hydrate Slim, Hunger Control Slim Microbiome. Active. Is there active in it? Question, Vanessa.
So even for us, we can't do a manual order. It has to be
Has
shoot.
to be a
Okay,
subscription.
I did that wrong. Okay.
Has to be a subscription.
Because
The other thing that I found out is if you skip a month, like if you're like, I'm gonna not have a subscription this month, or I'm gonna place a manual order instead this month, that kicks you back to the beginning. You'll have to start the program over. You can get back into it, but then once you're waiting for it, then you're gonna wait for your month 3 free product. So you won't get the 10% off. That's only for new customers. You won't get the free Plexus favorites month 2 again. If you fall off the program, then you wait till month 3 and you get a free active variety pack. So that's what, if you're in month 3 right now, that's where I'm at. there should be a free active variety pack coming in my subscription this month and yours if you had one ship in, Lord have mercy, March, April, May. Yes, you should be in month 3. If you didn't have in March, you only had April, May, then right now you're going to get your Plexus favorites. And whenever your new VIP starts, that's when they start this program. So month 1 is 10% off. Month 2 is Plexus favorites. So it's essentially a sample pack. They can try different flavors, which I think is genius. And then month 3 is a free active variety pack. So they're going to get 15 sticks of active, 5 of all 3 flavors. Month 6 is another free product. I don't know what it is yet. It doesn't say in the Help Center. It says free product with subscription of 100 PV or more. Month 9, free product. Month 12, free product. So definitely worth keeping those subscriptions on. And like I said, if you skip a month or don't have your subscription go, you just have to start back at the beginning of the program. Does that make sense?
So another question. So I like to use my Plexus money for that.
Mhm.
So I should get a card probably, right? Because I can't use my Plexus money on
Yeah,
subscription, right?
correct.
Okay.
So either get a card or save that for when you do place a manual order for something like a limited time or something like that.
Okay.
Yes, if you want to use it every month, then I would get a card and set that up on your, yep. Good question. Okay, that is stay well. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna keep talking about that every month because it's legit. And then I feel like the rest is cash money honey for the rest of the incentives. The enrollment incentive is enroll 3, get $100 cash. Enroll 6, get another 150. Enroll 9, get 250 more for a total of 500 for enrolling 9. So they stack on top of each other. Then we have development bonus, which is help your friend do the same thing and help 3, 6, or 9. They earn that cash. You earn development bonus, and that's more cash in the bank. We have double fast start bonus, which means double their cash for helping their 3 people. And then that comes with double sponsor bonus. So you're going to get double cash for being the sponsor. I told you it's just raining cash money, honey, around here. Uh, Everything for business building bonuses is still next day pay. We love that. Icon Club is still running. That is helping 10 new level 1 VIPs and developing 2 level 1s to senior silver, which if you're doing all of this enrolling for the cash and developing to help them earn the cash, and then there's cash flying everywhere, Icon Club will also be right around the corner. And that's our incentives. It's a lot of cash, but we're going into summer and all kinds of wildness, and extra cash is handy in summer for travels and vacations and things like that. Does anybody else have any other questions about what is happening in May? Yes, money for convention. Holla if you're going to convention. Drop a 2, because I don't think we've done 2 yet in the chat if you're going to convention. Yes, here for the cash. Convention, convention, convention. Convention, convention, bam, convention. That is in June. We'll talk more about that, I'm sure, as the month goes on as well. I wonder if Plexathon will have something to do with convention. I have a feeling they're smart. They're smart little busy bees over at corporate.
Actually, I was on a call today with someone who divulged a lot of information. But I think on the Plexathon, I think they're giving away hotel rooms, but you must be present to win for convention, obviously. So do that. Plus, being at convention, there's a lot of amazing things that will be happening at convention that I heard about today. So yeah, it's gonna be really good. I don't know, since it's being recorded, I don't think I should say anything um about the products that are being launched and what is coming. But if you guys just didn't get even just enough off of just hearing Tarl and everything on the Diamond Pep Rally, um you're just in the right place. After being here, I literally said, for those of you who watched the call today, said I'd been with Plexus for 11 years. It's actually 12. They didn't correct me in that. Uh, and just everything that we've come through, I just remember, and a lot of you, Vanessa and Carrie, have been with me almost from the beginning as well, as to remember where we had nothing. Good Plexus didn't do calls for us. I remember when Sheila Medina started doing the ones that you dialed in to just listen to her tell her story, same story every Monday. Um, and we watched Sonia Dudley to learn about the compensation plan and just different things like that, and how blessed we are to be where we are right now. So, just a couple shout outs for last month. Um, the Slim and Trim is still going strong. So if you have not jumped on that train, I want to promise you, and this is coming from someone who in the month of March we had 13 people enroll just between Woody and I. And then last month it was like, where did everybody go? So I want to tell you, like Lexi said, we're riding that train too. So last month was a little bit slower, but I want you to know that I know I had personally, out of those 13 people, 11 people did a reorder in the month of April, and that is huge retention. And a lot of that came from constant communication of being with them about taking their products and staying consistent and all the things. So for last month, we had Lacey Hull and Kristen Schultz each signed one. Blair Ryan assigned two, and then Lexi had three, and Woody and I had three also. So it was again a slower month, but sometimes to keep both oars and irons and everything going in the same direction. So I feel like I haven't said it in a hot minute, that we are just so thankful for you guys doing all the things and being here when we're doing these. And then thankful for you allowing us to pivot, because the Diamonds are doing this amazing call on Monday night, that we can still pivot and still be able to get together. And I'm just so thankful that we're all still here and doing the things, because I just know, with the call that I was on earlier this afternoon, I just said there's never, ever, ever, even with all the valleys that we have been through, that I personally have been through with this, that I never once thought of quitting, because I have always felt, again, if you watch this from the very beginning, there's something that when I saw how the products worked, and granted, we didn't have all the products. I didn't know what I didn't know then. Um, so even more so now. Back then, I knew that this was something different. And every time I hear Tarl and Alex speak, that just cements my feet right where I'm at. There's never been a thought of me ever quitting, leaving this company. And this team is another thing that cements my belief in where we're going, because we all have life that happens. And I'm thankful that we are all able to give each other grace, because as many of you can relate, 2025 can suck it. But guess what? We're still here and we're still playing and we are still going. And this company just keeps getting better and better. So yes, we're riding the waves, and it's coming. It 100% is coming. And if I also feel like I have dropped the ball a little bit, that if you all have every single one of you that are on this call and probably listening to the recording have my cell number. And if you ever need anything, even if it's I'm going to say it, a bitch session, I'm here for it. But I promise you, when we get off of that, it will no longer be a bitch session. It will be, I am excited. Let's go. And I am going to write down those 9 people. If you did not do that on the call today, after Marianne and Brenda told you to definitely get that done and make it 9 new people that you want to reach out to. Maybe not the same people that you reach out to when something big is coming. Let's find some new people. And again, every time I feel like I talk about it, I get that same feeling in my stomach that God is saying, you guys are planted in the right place at the right time. And we are so excited to help you get to that point. 100%. Because we love you. Because I feel like we were falling behind 100 points every month to we grew by over 200 points in the months of March and April. And that hasn't happened in a very, very long time. So, and it's all because of you and because of this company and everything that we're doing. And I just want you to know that we're here for anything that you need, for anything. And that's all I have to share about that, or I could go on for hours.